First question. The first question is asking about what is the type of the following expression. And if we look at the expression carefully, then it says that 1 plus 4 divided by 2. And there is a division operator in the following expression, and we all know that the division operator always gives the output in a float value, so the expression will something look like a int value plus the float value. And we know that if in an expression there is one float value, then the output is always going to be a float, hence the answer of this question is going to be a float, which is B. Let's move on to the second question. The second question is also asking about what is the type of the following expression. Now, there are the three component in this expression where the each component is tied up by a logical operator, which is AND operator, like here and here. And each component, and in the each component there is a relational operator, like here it is greater than, here it is less than, and here it is equal to. And we know that the logical and relational both operator give the output in the boolean values only. So if we evaluate this expression, it will be something look like true and true and true, which will result the true. Hence the type of the output of this expression is always going to be boolean. Similarly, we look at the third question, which says that convert the following mathematical statement into the Python expression, where the mathematical expression is 10 to the power 3 plus 9 to the power 3 is equal to 12 to the power 3 plus 1 to the power 3 is equal to 1729. Now in this question we have to use the arithmetic operators, and the arithmetic operator which here is going to use is basically the exponential operator, and we have to also use a relational operator here, which is basically the equal to operator. So the correct expression for this is going to be this one, which is 10 to the power 3 plus 9 to the power 3 double equal to 12 to the power 3 plus 1 to the power 3 double equal to 1729. Now if we look at the fourth question, which states that E1 and E2 are the boolean value, consider the following expression. The expression says that E3 is equal to not E1 or E2. E4 says that not E1 and not E2, and at the end we have to print E3 is equal to E4. Now in this question we didn't have any E1 and E2 value, so we have to take in all the cases of E1 and E2. So there are possibly four cases of E1 and E2. The first case is going to be when both E1 and E2 are true. In such case E3 is going to be false and E4 is also going to be false, so the output in this case is going to be true. And similarly in the second case, where the E1 is false and E2 is also false, will also going to return true, as it is as similar as the case 1. Now in the case number 3, where the E1 is true and the E2 is 4, our E2 is going to be false and E4 is going to be false again. So again the output from this edge or this case is going to be true, and similarly the fourth edge also going to give us the true, because the fourth case is also similar like the edge 3. Hence from this we can conclude that it will always return true. Similarly, in the fifth question, E is a boolean variable. Consider the following sequence of expression where not E, not E, not E, not E. This pattern keep repeating for 1000 line. If the line number 500 evaluate to false, what is the value of E? Now first of all we have to keep this in our mind that the value of E is not given to us. The only thing which given to us is that the 500 line, which is basically not 500 times, and then E is basically the false. Let's understand this question by taking a small example, like let's take not E as false, means that when there is a 2 not, means that we can say that it is the second line of the given expression, then it is false. So the fourth line is also going to be false, because if we do not E, it is false from this statement, and if we do not of this part, it will return true, and again if we do not of this part, it will return false. So this part is also going to return false. It means that if the 500 line is false, so the 1000 line will also going to be false. Now similarly in the question number 6 and 7 we have to use this data where the word is equal to this given string, and for what value of a and b does the following expression evaluated to true. Assume that the both a and b are the positive integer, where the word is equal to a b double equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So this is a question of string slicing, so we have to obtain this highlighted part from the given string. So the index value associated with this 1 is basically 4, and the index value associated with the 9 is basically the 12. So the a is going to be 4, and in the question number 7 the b is going to be 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. Yes, we are doing plus 1 because it is the ending index value. Now if we look at the 8th question where it is saying that we need to write a program that perform the tasks which accept the two strings and print true if the first name come before the second name in alphabetic order, else it will return false, means that it should be written true when the name 2 is greater than name 1. Let's see the following snippet of code. The first code is true because it is doing successfully as name 2 is greater than name 1. But in the snippet number 2 it is doing the wrong calculation, and as it is asking for is name 1 is greater than name 2. Similarly the third one is also correct and the fifth one is also correct. Now if we move to the last question which says that what is the output of the following snippet of code. Now if we look at the first line, it is says that x is equal to 2 exponential 5 which give us 32 as a int value. Now if we do x1 is equal to x modulus x float division 2, then it will return 16, and similarly if we do for all the numbers and add them we will get 31.